Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is May 18th, 2024. All right, so the Knicks, Game 7 tomorrow. A lot of people wanted me to go live and discuss it to see if they should cash out their futures because we did predict that the Knicks could play the Mavericks in the NBA Finals. And, the Knicks are suffering a lot of injuries, so a lot of people are getting nervous right now. But I want to show you guys this article that the Post posted on May. Actually, I think they posted this today. Yeah, they did. That's funny. But this article is interesting. It says here that the Knicks have Game 7 Garden history on their side going into the Pacers matchup. And the last time the Knicks were playing a Game 7 at MSG at the Garden, it was back in 1995, and it was against the Indiana Pacers. And the Knicks lost that day and became 5-2 all time at home during the Game 7. 5-2. And of course, in Gematria, Indiana equals 52. Of course, they fell to 5-2 against Indiana Pacers, right? Now, this is what I think is going to happen tomorrow. I think the Pacers are going to lose and make the Knicks 6-2 because that's a big number with the Pacers. Notice Pacers is 62 in Gematria. Now, there are a couple of alarming things that I want to point out. But this right here looks really good for me. But the other things could also play. And that's this right here. So tomorrow, it will be Tom Thibodeau's. It will be 123 days after Tom Thibodeau's birthday. And this is a pattern that has been pretty strong in this series right here. If you guys remember, the Knicks, they picked up their 200th playoff win at the Garden during Game 5, right? That's when they had that 30-point blowout. And they did it 200 days after Rick Carlisle's birthday. And then yesterday, which was 203 days after Rick Carlisle's birthday, the Knicks picked up their 203rd all-time postseason loss. So it looks like, the postseason record is being influenced by the amount of days since the coach's birthday, and that's both of them, Tom Thibodeau and Rick Carlisle's. And the reason I say the 123 is scary because the Pacers right now have 122 postseason wins. And remember in my last video, the person called in and he talked about how the name Reggie Miller has gematria of 204. Of course, Reggie Miller, he's known for, terrorizing the Knicks. Of course, after Game 6, some of the fans was doing the whole choking sign that Reggie Miller did to the Knicks after he scored all those points in the fourth quarter and beat the Knicks at home. The 204, right? So the name Reggie Miller is 204, just like Rick Carlisle. How you spell this name? Like this, right? Rick Carlisle has gematria of 204, and the Knicks can pick up that 204th postseason loss tomorrow. So there are a couple of things that are alarming, like that right there. But remember, Indianapolis does equal 201. The Knicks are one win away from reaching their 201st postseason win all time. Whoever wins tomorrow will go into Boston 8-5 in the postseason. Both the Pacers and the Knicks are 7-5 right now, so that right there doesn't really help us. But I'm guessing, if the purpose of this article is to point out the 62 potential, then that's a good sign for the Knicks. What else? There was something else I wanted to show you guys. I think the Knicks are going to, if the Knicks do win tomorrow, they're going to pick up their 26th road win against the Celtics, believe it or not. So I think that's why the Knicks didn't pick up that 26th road win against the Pacers. When Pacers does have gematria of 26, but so does Celtics. So I'm thinking the reason they didn't pick up their 26th road win is because they're probably going to get a road win in Boston. They're talking about OG Anunoby is supposed to come back actually to tomorrow. But if he doesn't play tomorrow, he'll definitely play in that next series versus the Celtics if the Knicks do advance. So it says here that he has been ruled out for Game 7. Okay, so he's not going to play. He's out for Game 6. And now this article said he could play in Game 7, but I guess he's not. The Post just updated it and said he's not going to play Game 7. Yeah, but he should play in the other series, though, against the Celtics if they do advance. So this is the only good thing that I see for the Knicks right here. It's actually, there's a couple of things, right? They can pick up that 201st postseason win. Indianapolis equals 201, and become 6-2 at home in a Game 7 against the team with the 62 connection. Right? There was one more thing. Let me just try to remember. Oh, and the game is also on ABC, right? ABC has gematria of 6. Knicks are trying to get that 6th win at home in a pivotal Game 7. What I'm thinking was, if they do have the Pacers advance, Pacers in Boston, I'm trying to see what the connection will be with Larry Bird, because we know Larry Bird played for the Celtics, but he's from Indiana. So are they paying tribute to Larry Bird in the next series, or? Oh, now I remember what it was. The 121. Yeah, I want to talk about that 121 for a sec. All right, but let me just finish this thought. Larry Bird, right? Larry Bird played for the Celtics, and he's from Indiana. So they could have a Larry Bird tribute in the next round if the Pacers advance. So we know that's where they're headed at by having the Pacers upset the Knicks. Okay, so 121. Let me show you that this was it kind of confused me during Game 6, because Game 6 was 121 days after Tom Thibodeau's birthday. So I wish I should have just not paid that much mind to that. But look. So May 6th was Game 1 of this series, right? Knicks and Pacers. Notice the Knicks won with 121 points. In Game 2, the Pacers lost with 121 points. Then they skipped to Game 4. Game 4, the Pacers won with 121 points. And then Game 5, the Knicks won with 121 points, right? So 4 out of the 6 games, someone has either lost or won by scoring 121 points. And that is nerve-wracking, because if you look up what is the Pacers' all-time record against the Knicks, Pacers versus Knicks all-time record, including the playoffs, they have 120 all-time wins against the Knicks. So tomorrow they can potentially pick up that 121st. Or that's where that 123 can play as well. Because remember what I was saying about Tom Thibodeau being 123 days after his birthday? See, the 123 can play. You see, that's how they make this shit so tricky. The Knicks can pick up that 123rd all-time win against the Pacers tomorrow, which is, that is good. Because that complements the other 62 riddle. Or the Pacers can pick up that 123rd all-time postseason win. So the 123 is there, but it can favor both. It can favor both teams. So, but the 121 is a little nerve-wracking, because that has been a big number in this series, right? Again, 4 out of the 6 games that has been played, someone has either lost or won with 121 points. Yeah. So, the reason it tricked me yesterday was because I thought the Knicks was going to stay on actually, what is it? I thought the Pacers was going to stay on 121 postseason wins. but they didn't. They picked up the 122nd. So that's why it got a little tricky yesterday. But that 123 is there, but it doesn't really help us because it can go either way. But the one thing that can't go against the Knicks is them becoming 6-2 at home in a game 7. All right. So those are the things that I wanted to point out. If you guys want to call in and tell me something that you guys noticed, call us now. The number should be on the screen, 646-986-0958. If you don't feel safe, we put out this prediction a month ago, right? See what the cash out is. If they're offering you more than what you bet, and you feel comfortable with that, with winning that type of money, then cash out. As long as you're not losing, that's the point. That's the point of me making these videos. And the only reason I'm putting out these videos on YouTube for free is because I already put out my finals prediction out for free. So I want, if anybody, all the cheap motherfuckers out there who can't support my Patreon, if you guys betted on the picks that I put out, I'm gonna also help you guys, even though you guys are pieces of shit who don't want to support my Patreon. Doesn't really matter. But if you guys want to cash out, this is why all these free videos are being put out there. So you guys can get all the information. So you guys don't start crying like little bitches when the team loses tomorrow. Right? 'Cause that's what happens. All the freeloaders, they're the first ones to complain. Oh, I thought you said the Knicks. I lost so much money. Yeah, but you have never supported any of my work. You never bought any of my books. Never supported my Patreon. Never helped out with any other any other money that we asked to raise for the food. Never supported anything that we've done in this channel. But yet you're complaining and leaving comments, which is weird. Don't share any other videos. Don't like any other videos. Don't leave any helpful comments. Don't do anything to help us advance. But yeah, you have something negative to say when it doesn't go your way. When we can't make you money. So let's see, what else can we? I think I definitely covered everything. I wanted to cover the 121 stuff and the 62 stuff with the Pacers. So let's see, what else? Oh, the most important one. I almost forgot. Tom Thibodeau, he has 38 postseason wins for his career. 38. And of course, tomorrow is going to be a big day at MSG, which equals 39. So is he going to pick up that 39th postseason win at the Garden? That is going to be the big mystery tomorrow. All right. There is another Game 7 later that day, Timberwolves and Nuggets. I'm going to look through that and see if we can see anything that favors the Wolves. If not, I'm going to stay away from it because the Nuggets are 5.5-point favorites. So I'm not going to pick the Nuggets. If I see something for the Nuggets, I'm not taking the Nuggets money line because there's no money in that. The only money there to be made is either you picking the Timberwolves to win money line or having the Nuggets to cover or the Wolves to cover. And I'm not picking any ATS. Not in the postseason, I'm not. But I think this is where the money is right here because the Knicks are only 2.5-point favorites. So the money line with them will be like a negative 130, which is not bad. But I do think the Knicks pick up that 123rd win tomorrow against the Pacers. Because, like I said, this pattern has been very effective. Tomorrow's 205 days after his birthday. Madison Square Garden is 205. After Rick Carlisle's birthday, that is. Madison Square Garden is 205. And it's going to be... It's going to be a movie tomorrow. Those Knicks fans are no joke. But like Shaq said, it's all scripted. All right. Just see the chat. If not, we can probably end it there. I've been on for 16 minutes. Try to give you guys as much information as possible. So that way, that's funny. Phoenix J used to be a big supporter on this channel. Now he's calling me names and stuff like that. It's weird. The people who used to support this channel, like, I don't understand. If you don't like what I do, so like why do you watch me? It's weird. It's weird. But Phoenix J used to be a good supporter of this channel. I don't know what happened to him. So Reggae Rose says the Knicks can pick up their 33rd home win of the season. Let me see. That is interesting because New York is 33. Let me pick up this call real quick. Hello? How you doing, man? Thanks for the call.
Good. Yeah, I just have one question. Does that mean if the Knicks do lose to the Pacers, does that mean we count out the West team that you picked?
No, the Mavericks. I mean, the notes are. The thing is, I don't want to cover it. Well, no, I have the Mavericks still going to the NBA Finals. They can pick up that 62nd win of the season versus the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets is big on 62.
Okay. So you got them. Well, I got the. I did see your Patreon, but yeah, I was wondering because usually, when you have a prediction, if one team that you have loses, you can probably count out the other team.
Well, the narrative is for the Knicks and Mavericks. So.
Right. But I'm saying if they get knocked off, if one of them get knocked off, that means they won't meet. So what would be a new narrative for the new teams?
Well, no, because I still think I still think Mavericks win the NBA Finals and pick up that 62nd win versus the Nuggets. The thing is this, right? If it's not the Knicks, because I think I spoke about this in my last video. If the Celtics do go to the finals, they're probably gonna win and become 18-5 in the finals, because basketball is 185.
Okay.
So that's the problem I have with the Mavericks. But I do think the Mavericks get to the finals, at least get to the finals.
Okay. Yeah, that I saw your earlier thing, and yeah, it is that Pacers and Knicks seems like it's just down to the wire now. It's both teams have a good narrative.
Yeah, that's why it's so tricky though. But I do think the 62 favors. I think that's a stronger narrative because it was the Pacers who made them 5-2. Indiana equals 52, so now they can become 6-2 against the same team that dropped them to 5-2 at home in Game 7s.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hold on though. I ain't gonna cash out. I'm sticking to these Nova Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something. What are they offering right now?
Right now I have them. Let me real quick. Are you talking about like for the cash out or what?
Yeah, for the cash out.
Okay, well I put mine a little early. I put mine when the seasons when like in mid season.
So now you didn't put it out when I put the video out?
No. I had the Knicks because once they made that announcement that DiVincenzo and Hart and them was all in Villanova in the offseason, I went ahead and just put 20 on that just because they talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's way before we even got to this point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I thought they were gonna have a whole squad with Randall and everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm sitting on it, but it ain't nothing too crazy though. But
Okay. Yeah, I hear it. No, yeah, I won't cash out yet. And then the thing is, Sunday equals 33. The Knicks can pick up that 33rd home win tomorrow. Indiana equals 137, the 33rd prime. New York 33. It looks really good for the Knicks tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but I don't know if you watched last night's game with the Knicks. It's crazy how they just made them don't look interested in it.
Because that's how they want to persuade the bettors.
Yeah,
They want the bettors to not bet on the Knicks in the Game 7.
Yeah, the Knicks look like they didn't give two shits they was there. I swear they.
Yeah, and then Josh Hart kept touching his stomach. Like, how painful can that be? Like, the whole game, he's just touching his stomach like he's that. Huh?
he kept holding his stomach and shit, but he kept coming back in the game. So
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, are you hurt or are you not hurt? Like, come on,
yeah.
man. It's just such mockery, man.
But yeah, keep doing your thing, man. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, thanks a lot. Yeah, guy, if you're hurt, you should be in the back getting that treated. You just keep touching. Oh, my stomach. Wait, let me get back on the court and shoot a three. Oh, my stomach. That shit is just fucking comedy, man. Somebody says Josh Hart is out for 3 weeks. Get the fuck out of here. If he doesn't play, that's a bigger reason to take the Knicks. Because why would the Knicks be favored and they're missing 90% of this? Get the fuck out of here. That's a better reason to pick the Knicks tomorrow if he's not playing. So Josh Hart's abdomen injury hangs over New York after Indiana forces Game 7. Oh, shit is so comical. Oh, Lord. If you guys want to call in, the number's on the screen. 3-6, his birthday. So everybody's hurt now, all of a sudden. 74 days after his birthday, New York Knicks 74. Oh, Lord. The Knicks should be worried about Josh Hart's injury heading into Game 7. Yeah. Yeah, if he doesn't play, I'll put even more money on the Knicks, to be honest. Yeah, they're missing almost all their players, but yet they're favored over the healthy Pacers. I should tell you who's going to win tomorrow. All right, so let's see. What else? That's all I really have for right now. Just a recap. So the Knicks, they can become 6-2 at home during Game Sevens. They are 5-2. They fell to 5-2 against the Pacers back in 1995 because Indiana equals 52. If they win tomorrow, they become 62. Pacers equals 62. They pick up that 33rd home win of the season. Indiana's 137, the 33rd prime. Sunday's 33, New York is 33. Also, the Knicks can pick up that 123rd all-time win against the Pacers 123 days after Tom Thibodeau's birthday. And lastly, the Knicks will become 8-5 heading into Boston. 74 days after Josh Hart's birthday. When New York Knicks is 74. Shout out to Dr. Savage. What's going on? Yeah, let me just see what they have Bronson's over and under at tomorrow. Hey, they got him at 35 points. Sheesh. 35.5 points. And they got Josh Hart at 12, but yet he's hurt. He's hurt. Josh hurt. Yes, somebody says if I'm betting on the Knicks tomorrow, I am. I already bet on the Knicks. I have a lot of money on the Knicks, actually. So now I'm thinking, man, maybe the Knicks do get to 205 and get to the finals. Hmm. Yeah, he did, exactly. He plays like shit on the road, and then he comes home and scores 40 something points. All right, but I'll leave it there. Good luck tomorrow, you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna look at the Denver Nuggets series. If I don't see anything, I'm not gonna post anything. But I do like the Knicks tomorrow to win in advance to play Tuesday against the Boston Celtics. Right? Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for watching.